Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And for today, I will be doing the waxing of my chain. And the thing is, I'm heating up the crock pot there, which is the slow cooker. And I will be melting the wax soon. So I got this from Absolute Black, and they're the one who's making this thing. And I'll be showing it to you. So I'll see you later. Now, I got this lately from the delivery, so just came in today, and want to show you what exactly it looks before melting it down. And this one is came from Poland. Okay, well, opening it up and see what does it looks, and before melting, so that I can show you what is the proper way to do it and how does it look, because maybe some of you are curious about their product, and even me, I'm new also to this product, but lately I'm doing another waxing. There's another way that I do on my bike, but the thing is, the one I'm always taking care of is the frame. So since I'm doing more right now indoor, there's a lot of wax that's going on to my frame and also on the floor, which is slippery, and it takes like 15 minutes for the wax to settle down when the chain is newly waxed. So that's another thing to do. And by this, as they told us, it was you don't need that. It will be ready for use after once it get dry and you put on your chain on the bike. It will be fine. So this, as you see, this is a drop and wax. It was the same product that they have. So if you read it, words first pliable hot melt wax chain lubricant. So special hot melt wax with drop-in additive for use to crack pots. So super pliable, non-crumble formula with very low friction. So factory chain has to be properly degreased before the first application of the drop-in wax. So please make sure you follow the chain cleaning, degreasing procedure, and application instruction found on our website. Alright, so we'll open it up. It's like a chocolate box, but this is how it looks before opening it up. So I know this consists of 4 wax. So this Absolute Black, this is not a chocolate, this is a wax. Kinda funny that they make it look like this. This is fairly made. Smells nothing, because the one that I have was this scented candle, and I mix it with the paraffin wax. But this, I don't know what chemicals they use, and that will be it. It's not that much thing to explain here. I just show you what or how will be the process goes. So we're done with the wax, and this one is the chain, which is part of the waxing, and the chain is made in Germany. So this, what I have is the gold-plated chain, which adds up bling on the bike, of course, which I like it. And the other thing is, there's a quick connect for this, that you can use the quick connect a couple of times, I think, by until the end of the life of the chain, which is good because the wax will last for 500 kilometers. After 500 kilometers, you need to rewax the chain again. So the brand is made of Connex, and this series is 11SG, which is series for the gold edition. So that's the brand of the chain. Now, this is the quick connect that I'm telling you. That's how it looks. So I put it there, and the chain as well. Put it on the Tupperware. As I mentioned to you, the Ziploc won't work as it was been contaminated with the wax. So I rather put it on the Tupperware like this, and put the liquid, which you need the white spirit, but in my place there's no white spirit here, so I'm using a paint thinner, which is equivalent to the white spirit that they recommend, and to remove the oil on the chain, which is came out from the manufacturer. So you need to totally clean the chain, and you need to soak it for 2 hours as recommended, but what I did is like 3 hours, and I left it there because I did something, and it went well. So it was totally no oil residue left. So I put the cover just for the smell won't go around to my area, because sometimes the smell is not good as well. So I left it covered and leave it there for now, then come back with it after. So this is the next step that you are doing. Then now I have the chain dried and totally washed, so no more oil residue. Now I'm putting the chain on the wire that I will use later for dipping in on the pot. So this will be look like this that I will show you, and the chain will be followed later, as you will see on how I will be putting it on the pot. Then this, you have to make sure that the chain is totally dry, nothing else in there, so that the wax will bond in there perfectly without any problem, because you have to do it on this only one time. And the second thing to that you have to do after the 500 kilometers, which you need to rewax it again, we just wash it off with hot water. Boil the water, wash it off, then you can rewax again. So this is the only process that you have to use the white spirit or the paint thinner, just to take off the oil, and it's already totally clean. Then the next process will be the dipping on the wax, which you need to melt it, and I will show you on the next process. This how the chain looks on the wire that I made. All there are included with the quick connect also. Now here I'm melting the wax, and I'm using the slow cooker. So this takes for around 45 minutes for the wax to be melted totally. And the other thing is, I'm after the 45 minutes is it doesn't end up there. There should be a certain degree for the heat before you put in your chain or dip it in the wax, which we'll have to skip on this part, and we'll move on with the dipping the chain. Now here's the chain, and we'll dipping it in the pot. So you have to jiggle around so that all the joints will zip in the wax which needed. Then that's the purpose of that wires that I did. Then you have to make sure a couple of times to jiggle it around with the wax, before leaving it there after. So this process is the best thing to do. Now you have to leave the wax there, so check on the time. It's 12:03, and what they recommend is leave the wax there for 5 minutes. But what I did, I have to make sure that the wax will be bonded to the chain properly. Then I left it there for, I think, like around 20 minutes, just to make sure, so that it will be bonded totally and there will be no problem on the uh, longevity of the chain. And I have to make sure that everything is doing well. So if you're checking the time, it's 12:19, 12:20, and this will stop like totally around 12:22, just to make sure that the wax process is done. Now I'm taking off the chain, and you have to wear gloves because here the wires that you put it together with the chain is totally hot because it was there for 20 minutes, and you don't want to burn your fingers, so you have to make sure to wear gloves. And the next process for this, the chain, you have to take it out from there and hang it, and until there's no more dropping of the wax, or it will be totally dry and it is cold to touch. So this will take another 20 more minutes for the cooling down of the chain. And after that, once the chain cools down, you have to break the chain one by one, or just move around your fingers with the gloves, of course, just to do it a couple of times, just to loosen up the chain, and because of the joint, because if you leave it like that, it will be totally hard, and it's not good to put it directly to your bike. So you just have to break the chain a little bit. And this one, I didn't have a chance to record it because my camera was out of a battery. I didn't realize, so that's why I'm explaining it here. But that's the way is the process for that one. So if we make like a total process, in total you have 45 minutes for dipping in, for melting the wax. Then you have 20 minutes for dipping in the chain. Then another 20 minutes for the drying time of the chain. Then breaking the chain will be easy. Takes like 1 minute to go around with the chain. So in total, you have 40, 45, you have 90 minutes to do it. So it's just like total of 1 hour and 30 minutes for the whole process. Except for the soaking the chain on the paint thinner, which we didn't include because that's only one time things to be done. Then after that will be just the waxing. So in total is 1 hour and 30 minutes for the process of this, as you see it there. So hope you like my video, and for those who are new, please subscribe and hit that notification button as well, so that you can see more of my videos. And of course, press that like button as well, and hopefully I can help you with my videos here. And I will see you soon. And if you have some comments, comment below.